Oh, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. I just came back from town. It was raining earlier, and so well, we don't have much work, so I thought I was running into town and listened to the NPR, and they had this woman that was whining. She was saying that her paycheck needs to be the same as the white male. You know, what you call it, same work, they get the same pay. And so, here, let me get through here. Oh, yeah. Normally I got to stay back behind the barn to make my videos to get out of the wind. Now it's 81 degrees, August 1st. Let's see, 2017, and it's 81 degrees, so it's really nice. So I thought, well, and there's no wind, so I thought, well, now I can come out here and don't have to worry about the wind bothering my videos. So, but anyway, so I thought it was okay. For me, NPR, the first thing is, they got a bunch of whiners. Man, they whine a lot. Surely, that's not the majority of the population. You know, I don't, you know, I've always, now very seldom do I work for anybody. The main reason is, I got equal pay. I don't want to be like everybody else. I want to prosper. And to prosper means I have to work a little harder. And for me, working a little harder means that I'm working a lot harder than anybody else. And when I did have jobs, most of them were, what do you call it, introductory jobs, you know, just getting started in that field, because I didn't know nothing. And so I either made minimum wage, or I didn't get paid anything. I made videos talking about businesses that I've been in, and one of the businesses that was oil fields. I owned a bunch of oil wells, and I got into the business not knowing anything. I didn't get paid anything. I worked for free. You learn a lot when you work for free real quick. And like I say, in 6 months I owned my own oil wells. I just had to get a little bit of learning in. And like I say, no pay. Why no pay? I didn't have knowledge. I knew nothing. Why would anybody want to give me a job unless they weren't paying me? So that's how I got in there. And when I was working, there's times I was working next to other people, and they were making wages. And at this time, this was back in days with minimum wage, I think it was $2.50, and they were making $4 an hour, and I wasn't making nothing. I didn't whine that I was making nothing. That was my learning. I don't understand how people, they think they can work and keep working and keep getting better wages and get rich. They're not doing any better. They're doing the same thing. They're not learning anymore, doing anymore. They're not being any more productive. Why should they prosper? Prospers when you're getting more out of it than just money. If you don't put nothing into something, you're not going to get that much out of it. And if you're putting in just to make so many dollars, then that's what you're going to get. So many dollars. When I put my time in, I'm not even worried about making more dollars. I'm trying to learn something. As a matter of fact, I'm working on creating another company here in the United States, and another company, well, there's going to be a whole lot of different companies in Mexico, Latin America, and South America. So I guess there's going to be a whole lot. I'm still working on the what do you call it? The planning. The planning stages on how to make it work. I say, I get around, I see people, I meet people, I get ideas, and I follow up on these ideas, especially when I can find the people that can help me. That's just kind of like the three-man militia thing. And I use the same principles as I do in the three-man militia. I use those same principles to start businesses. Whoa, look at that. Can you see it? Wire. Got some wire out in the middle of the field. They get caught, either ate by a cow or get caught in a cutting machine. So, but the thing is, when I had my restaurants, one of the things when I was younger and I didn't quite understand everything, I was really kind of amazed how my employees would get new cars, new homes. Their lives really got better and better. You know, and I didn't understand how that could happen when I didn't. How can my employees prosper so well, especially so much better than me? And it took me a while before I understood they're living paycheck to paycheck. And but then again, my employees got paid by work. It's not, I want to be paid equal to them. No, they want to be paid more than the other people. And to get that, they had to work harder. They had to produce more. They had to do more. And they did. And that's why it really bothers me when I hear people whining that they're not making enough money. Money is the last thing you need to be whining about, because whenever you talk about you don't have enough money, that's a symptom of you not prospering. You're not taking advantage of the opportunities that are out there. And it's like the lady was talking about, woman's pay isn't equal to the man's pay. You know, if she was working for me, I'd done get rid of her. And I know you're all saying, oh, you can't do that. Okay, there's another example of why I don't want the woman working for me. She's whining because she's not making enough money. If you're here for the money, go somewhere else for money. If you're not making enough money from me, go make it someplace else. But don't whine. You make it harder on the other people that are trying to do better. They're trying to improve their lives. One of these things is, and one of the big problems people have, they think there's the money out here, and it's like a pie, and they want a piece of that pie, and they want a bigger piece. That tells you that person is not right. They're focused on the money instead of doing something worthwhile with their life. In my world, we don't fight over a piece of pie. We create more pies. This is Mike. NoStressMike.com.